Palestinian factions in Cairo praise Egypt's role under President al-Sisi and pledge full commitment to the Gaza ceasefire. Palestinian factions hail Cairo meetings on Gaza as positive. And Egypt's Foreign Ministry spokesperson says Egypt remains committed to the UN Charter and multilateral peace efforts. The Egyptian Committee in the Gaza Strip has launched the largest aid convoy to the date, delivering vital supplies from southern Gaza to the north under President Fattah al-Sisi's directives. Hundreds of trucks carrying food, medicine and relief materials crossed into northern Gaza, an area devastated by months of blockade and conflict. Egypt has thus become the first country to implement a comprehensive humanitarian plan for northern Gaza following the end of this war. The initiative underscores Cairo's continued leadership in supporting the Palestinian people and coordinating international relief efforts to restore stability and alleviate suffering across the enclave. Palestinian factions meeting in Cairo have praised Egypt under President Fattah al-Sisi's leadership for its pivotal role in supporting the Palestinian cause and advancing the Gaza ceasefire. In a joint statement, the factions affirmed their commitment to implementing all measures of the ceasefire agreement, including withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza, lifting the blockade and reopening all crossings. The meeting, held at President al-Sisi's invitation, reviewed progress under the second phase of the U.S.-brokered peace plan and also discussed preparations for a broader national dialogue. The factions also agreed to establish a temporary Palestinian Committee of Independent Technocrats to oversee Gaza's administration and coordinate essential services with Arab and international partners. Secretary General of the Democratic Front for the Liberation of Palestine, Fahd Suleiman, has described the recent Palestinian faction meeting in Cairo as a highly positive step. Suleiman praised Egypt's pivotal efforts in securing the Gaza ceasefire, saying that the Palestinian national movement is preparing for challenging next phases. He also said that Gaza's agreement stands on firm foundations, covering administration, internal security, Israeli withdrawal lines, aid and reconstruction, stressing the need for unified commitment in Egypt's continued leadership in rebuilding Gaza. Senior member of the Palestinian Democratic Reform Current, Samir al-Mashharawi, has praised Egypt for preventing the displacement of Palestinians and for its long-standing support of their cause. Al-Mashharawi said that Sharm el-Sheikh agreement successfully halted the genocide in Gaza and laid the foundation for lasting peace. He added that the ongoing Palestinian faction talks in Cairo focus on three main pillars: preventing a return to war, launching Gaza's reconstruction, and advancing President Trump's peace plan, describing the discussions as constructive and internationally backed. Furthermore, Deputy Secretary General of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, Jamil Mizhar, has praised Egypt's historic and pivotal role in supporting the Palestinian cause. Mizhar said the ongoing dialogue among Palestinian factions seeks to prevent renewed aggression against Gaza and sustain the ceasefire. He condemned the mass killings and displacements endured by Palestinians, urging unity to rebuild a national political system. Mizhar emphasized Egypt's leadership in halting Israeli attacks and guiding Gaza's reconstruction, stressing full commitment to implementing the Gaza Agreement. Hamas political bureau member Hussein Badran says the Palestinian faction meetings in Cairo aim to follow up on implementing the Sharm el-Sheikh agreement. Badran affirmed Hamas's commitment to advancing the Gaza Accord, praising Egypt's consistent role in hosting reconciliation efforts. He said the factions share the unified vision to ensure the ceasefire benefits the Palestinian people, emphasizing national unity and the formation of a technocrat committee to manage Gaza's reconstruction and national affairs. Secretary General of the Palestinian Jihad Movement, Ziad al-Nakhla, confirmed that Palestinian factions meeting in Cairo have reached specific understandings to end the war in Gaza. Al-Nakhla said the factions are committed to maintaining the ceasefire as long as Israel adheres to it, expressing gratitude to Egypt and Qatar for their mediation efforts. He added that Cairo is working toward a permanent cessation of hostilities and stressed the Palestinian unity and end to internal division are essential to confronting Israeli plans and ensuring lasting peace. Secretary General of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine General Command, Talal Naji, has condemned Egypt's coordination with Qatar in reaching a comprehensive agreement to end the war in Gaza. Naji said Gaza endures relentless killings and destruction over the past 2 years, leaving thousands dead or missing. He praised Egypt's tireless diplomatic efforts and the leadership of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, stressing that his historic role was instrumental in defending the Palestinian cause and halting the bloodshed in Gaza. Secretary General of the Palestinian National Initiative, Mustafa Barghouti, has praised Egypt's decisive role in thwarting what he described as the most dangerous attempt as ethnic cleansing and displacement of Palestinians from Gaza. Barghouti said the ceasefire would not have been achieved without Egypt's firm stance and praised Egyptian-Qatari mediation for securing a breakthrough to end the war. He emphasized the importance of preventing renewed hostilities and creating conditions for Gaza's reconstruction, adding that Palestinian unity is vital to confront settlement expansion and ongoing occupation. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ambassador Tamer Khalaf stated that Egypt reaffirms its full commitment to the principles of the United Nations Charter and supports multilateral efforts to achieve peace, security and development for all peoples. The spokesperson highlighted that the United Nations is celebrating its 80th anniversary, marking 8 decades of dedicated work to promote collective peace, security and sustainable development worldwide. Egypt is preparing to inaugurate the Grand Egyptian Museum on November the 1st, 2025, in a ceremony expected to draw leaders and officials from all around the world. Built as the world's largest archaeological museum, it has released an official introductory film highlighted key collections and what visitors can expect.
Welcome to the Grand Egyptian Museum, where ancient history and modern wonder come together in a captivating blend of past, present, and future. A first of its kind, the Gem will be the largest archaeological museum dedicated to a single civilization. Geometrically aligned with the timeless Great Pyramids, and a mere 2 kilometers from the Giza Plateau, the Gem's strategic location provides a well-rounded experience encompassing culture, touristic sites, and recreation. The Gem was designed with wonder in mind, a wonder of scale, architecture, culture, innovation, and history. Every detail of the building is deliberately progressive, sustainable, and breathtaking. The scale, dramatic roofs, avant-garde lighting systems, and decorative motifs give the Grand Egyptian Museum a dynamic and mesmerizing identity, unseen in other museums. The design is defined by a large stone translucent alabaster entrance, and the northern and southern walls and the middle section of the building are aligned with the pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. The general design concept gives visitors layered experiences that unfold with every step. Upon entering the Grand Egyptian Museum, visitors are fascinated by the sight of the only hanging obelisk in the world, a unique feature that sets the tone for the awe-inspiring journey ahead. The grandeur continues as one steps into the majestic Grand Hall, where the colossal 80-ton statue of Ramses II stands as a testament to ancient Egyptian craftsmanship and power. Close ahead awaits the imposing grand staircase, spanning an impressive 6,000 square meters and rising to a height equivalent to 6 floors. Ascending the grand staircase, visitors pass by 59 impressive royal statues and artifacts. Upon reaching the top, they are rewarded with a breathtaking, panoramic view of the iconic pyramids. Within the museum's expansive interior, 6 permanent galleries and 4 temporary exhibitions showcase thousands of ancient artifacts, including the complete collection of King Tutankhamun, meticulously reunited for the first time since its discovery. This unparalleled collection offers visitors a comprehensive glimpse into the splendor and grandeur of ancient Egyptian civilization. Beyond the museum's main building, visitors are invited to explore the Khufu's Boats Museum, where they can marvel at the ancient wonders that were believed to have sailed across the skies. History buffs and Egyptophiles alike can also delve into the state-of-the-art conservation center, offering a behind-the-scenes glimpse into the meticulous preservation of ancient artifacts. While the Gem's focus extends beyond providing a modern abode for historical artifacts, it also thrives as a vibrant cultural complex, community hub, and knowledge center, bringing the community together through engaging events and a shared appreciation for innovation, creativity, and art. Featuring exhibition spaces, conference facilities, educational suites, an augmented reality experience, auditoriums, co-working spaces, a cinema, a library, and extensive outdoor gardens. There's something to suit every taste. Visitors can also drink and dine at one of the appetizing restaurants. Indulge in an exquisite dining experience overlooking the pyramids, or immerse themselves in the retail area that houses leading Egyptian brands filled with local treasures and crafts. This new wonder in the making uniquely combines the magic of the past, the vibrancy of the present, and the promise of the future.
Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli affirmed that the Grand Egyptian Museum is Egypt's gift to the world, noting that it has been chosen to open its doors on November the 1st in a celebration that will become an everlasting historic event. In an article, Madbouli wrote that it is a happy coincidence that the publication of this message on the morning of Friday, October the 24th, 2025, coincides with the opening of the exhibition Treasures of Pharaonic Civilization in the Italian capital, Rome, a clear indication that heritage is a shared human legacy, a global treasure, and that its audience is also the peoples of the world. He expressed his aspirations for Egypt to once again amaze the world with an event on par with the grandeur of previous spectacles, such as the Royal Mummies Parade in April 2021 and the reopening of the Avenue of the Sphinx in Luxor in November 2021. The Grand Egyptian Museum is preparing to welcome visitors from around the world following its grand opening on November the 1st, 2025. The museum houses a vast collection of unique and remarkable artifacts, including the treasures of the Golden King, Tutankhamun, which are being displayed in their entirety for the first time since the discovery of his tomb in November 1922. In addition, the museum features the Khufu Ship Museum as well as a wide array of other archaeological relics. These exhibits underscore Egypt's rich cultural heritage and offer visitors an unprecedented glimpse into the grandeur of its ancient civilization. That brings us to the end of our news bulletin, but before we wrap up, here's a recap of the top stories making headlines of this hour. Palestinian factions in Cairo praise Egypt's role under President Sisi and pledge full commitment to the Gaza ceasefire. Palestinian factions hail Cairo meetings on Gaza as positive. And Egypt's foreign ministry spokesperson says Egypt remains committed to the UN Charter and multilateral peace efforts. For more stories and live updates, follow us on Qnews on YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok at QNewsEG. For more from all of us here, thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for more updates and analysis on Qnews.